Motivation is a powerful force that drives us to take action and achieve our goals. However, not all motivation is created equal. Intrinsic motivation, which comes from within ourselves, is often more sustainable and fulfilling than extrinsic motivation, which is driven by external rewards or pressures. Understanding the difference between these two types of motivation is crucial in unlocking limitless motivation. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of neuroscience and psychology to explore the 5 intrinsic motivators: curiosity, purpose, mastery, autotelic, and autonomy. By understanding and harnessing these motivators, we can increase our intrinsic motivation and enhance our focus, drive, and ability to achieve a state of flow. Whether you're a professional, struggling with motivation, or simply interested in the inner workings of the human mind, this video will provide valuable insights and practical strategies for unlocking your limitless motivation. Okay, let's get started. Intrinsic motivation is driven by personal enjoyment and satisfaction. It comes from within and is fueled by our natural curiosity and interest in a particular task or activity. When we are intrinsically motivated, we are more likely to seek out challenges, put in effort to develop our skills, and find satisfaction in the process itself. This type of motivation is spontaneous and comes from a genuine desire to engage with the task at hand. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards or consequences. This could include things like money, praise, or recognition. While extrinsic motivation can be effective in the short term, it is often less sustainable and may not lead to the same level of satisfaction and fulfillment as intrinsic motivation. Many people struggle with motivation because they rely too heavily on extrinsic factors to drive their behavior. They may feel a sense of obligation or pressure to perform in order to receive external rewards or avoid negative consequences. However, this type of motivation can be fleeting and may not provide the same level of fulfillment and drive as intrinsic motivation. The good news is that it is possible to cultivate intrinsic motivation and tap into a deeper level of motivation. Recent neuroscientific research has shed light on the brain mechanisms behind motivation and how we can leverage them to our advantage. One key factor is developing a growth mindset, which involves embracing challenges and seeing them as opportunities for growth and learning. There are science-backed solutions and strategies for cultivating intrinsic motivation and creating a more motivated mindset. These can include setting meaningful goals, breaking tasks down into manageable steps, creating a supportive environment, and finding ways to make the task more enjoyable or engaging. One of the key benefits of intrinsic motivation is its ability to enhance focus and motivation. When we are motivated by intrinsic factors, such as personal satisfaction or enjoyment, our brain releases dopamine, which enhances our focus and motivation. This surge in dopamine levels can lead to increased productivity and a greater sense of fulfillment in our work. Furthermore, intrinsic motivation is closely linked to skill development and the ability to access the flow state. The flow state is an optimal state of consciousness where we become fully immersed in our work, experiencing deep focus and enjoyment. By cultivating intrinsic motivation, we can increase our chances of accessing this flow state and experiencing a heightened level of productivity and creativity. While extrinsic motivation can get us started on a task, it is intrinsic motivation that keeps us going in the long run. Extrinsic motivators, such as external rewards or recognition, may provide a temporary boost, but they do not provide the same level of sustained motivation as intrinsic factors. To upgrade our fuel source and increase our motivation levels, it is crucial to focus on the 5 intrinsic motivators: curiosity, mastery, autotelic, purpose, and autonomy. Cultivating a sense of curiosity and being interested in our work can fuel our motivation and drive us to seek out challenges. Developing mastery in our chosen field or skill set can also contribute to our intrinsic motivation, as the process of learning and improving becomes its own reward. Autotelic, or being intrinsically motivated, involves finding enjoyment and satisfaction in the activities themselves rather than relying on external rewards. Having a clear sense of purpose and understanding how our work contributes to something larger than ourselves can also fuel our intrinsic motivation. Finally, having a sense of autonomy or the ability to make decisions and have control over our work can greatly enhance our motivation levels. Recent neuroscientific research has shed light on the brain mechanisms underlying intrinsic motivation. Studies have shown that intrinsic motivators, such as curiosity and the pursuit of personal growth, can lead to increased dopamine levels in the brain, which is associated with heightened focus, motivation, and pleasure in response to stimuli. So friends, by identifying activities that you genuinely enjoy and find rewarding in themselves, you can create an environment that fosters flow. This may involve aligning your work tasks with your passions and interests, seeking out projects that challenge and inspire you, and finding ways to incorporate moments of joy and fulfillment into your daily routine. However, it is important to note that intrinsic motivation alone may not be sufficient to achieve flow state. Another crucial intrinsic motivator for achieving flow state is autonomy, or the feeling of being in control of your work. Having the freedom to choose what projects to work on, how to work on them, and when to work on them can greatly enhance your ability to enter and sustain a state of flow. On the other hand, a lack of autonomy can hinder your ability to achieve flow state, as it creates a sense of being trapped and restricted in your work. If you find yourself lacking autonomy in your current role, it may be worth exploring ways to regain control and create more opportunities for self-direction and decision-making. So, why are these intrinsic motivators so powerful? Firstly, as explained in previous segment of this video, they release performance-enhancing neurochemicals such as norepinephrine, dopamine, and acetylcholine. These neurochemicals not only enhance focus, but also contribute to the experience of flow state, an optimal state of consciousness where individuals feel and perform their best. In addition to these neurochemical benefits, flow state also triggers the release of endorphins, serotonin, anandamide, and even oxytocin in group flow states, further enhancing the brain's performance. It is important to note that intrinsic motivators not only get individuals into flow state, but also compound the neurochemical benefits of flow. This means that the more aligned our work is with our intrinsic motivators, the more likely we are to experience the heightened focus, satisfaction, and enjoyment that flow state brings. Friends, here we conclude our video. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey to unlocking limitless motivation. We hope that the insights and strategies shared in this video will empower you to tap into your full potential. If you found this content valuable, please remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring videos like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on motivation and personal development. So, don't forget to leave your comments in the section below. Your feedback and engagement are truly appreciated. Until we meet again in our next video, keep manifesting, keep pushing yourself towards greatness, and most importantly, keep believing in your ability to create a life filled with purpose, passion, and limitless motivation.